25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Lucky 56.
First and 10, Young. And that is incomplete. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. Back to more NFL action on EA Sports after this. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. From the gun, Steve Young. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
So on 4th down, they snap it to Young. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Akeem Hicks in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. Well, the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. They complete it to Hill. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or...
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Take 3.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity. We've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Young. Connects it to Roberts, right side. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Now, before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So 2nd and inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker.
Stuff like that, guys. Let's see what happens right now.
Young now from the 50. And they take him down. The Bills get to him.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
3rd and 8.
Gun! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Let's lock our corners on him.
Young on 3rd down. That's caught by his tight end, Shockey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It goes for a gain of 10, and it's a 1st down. So there you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go.
We're gonna show this guy.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Grinding. Other than a missed field goal, which
This will be taken to the back of the
I
end
should
zone.
take a knee, but I guess I will with Tyreek Hill.
Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, the tears right there on the brink, aren't they?
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and all of a sudden here, it's third down. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds,
And we're
says
going
the
to take a
line
deep
judge.
shot here. We're going to have
And it's going
fun.
to bring up fourth down. A third down.
I hate
Tried
punting
to
the ball
stay in
anyway,
bounds,
so.
did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind, while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half.
Oh, my
Inside
goodness.
the 30. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards,
but
maybe 10. Not there.
Randy
What a
Moss
huge
101.
pickup.
Randy
As
Moss.
The Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And off comes to Peterson. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. Second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game.
And I think the ball's out. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line.
And I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not their friend.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Ezekiel Ansah in there to get him for a loss of 5. Third and goal. Mariota. This pass caught with the 4. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Randy Moss, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bills will extend their lead.
All right, we're up 21-0. So we pretty much got
Here's
this team
Tucker
in the
now
books.
out to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Probably nothing much. Hit him.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Looking long for Westbrook. And this will be
catch.
caught at the 30. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 49 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half,
That's
looks like they
one of
just
those
wanted to
plays,
find a way
man.
to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
They'll run with Peterson. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And it's incomplete. The tight end, Jeremy Shockey, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfired.
We talked about, and he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Adrian Peterson, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles get a score closer. Now, they went draw play there on 3rd down around the goal line. Something you normally like to see, Charles?
Oftentimes, people are prepared for a pass in this situation, so the draw is a good call, but it's better when you usually have a lead blocker. If you don't have a fullback, you can use your H-back to pull in front. Sometimes you pull a guard to get out in front. Maybe it's your tight end, but they find a way to create a little bit of extra space. A bit of a surprise down near the goal line.
Hey, we're dominating, so it don't matter.
They give it to Peterson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills 1st down.
It must be something about the night air, because he is putting on an absolute show under the light.
Yeah, we've established anything in his vicinity, he's grabbing it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team, because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. He'll get it up the middle. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They run again with Peterson. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Oh.
And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work.
I remember being taught that cliches have become so for a reason. A lot of times they're true, right? What's that they used to tell us about letting sleeping dogs
lock
lie?
up our D.
Well, this one wasn't sleeping. Maybe it was just slumbering a little bit. But taking that gamble there, you got the lead. You may have ignited them now they stopped you.
That's exactly right. If you take the points here, you don't shift momentum necessarily on that play. You probably
I'll
just
take that, guys.
You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The 2nd down throw for Steve Young, incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Larry Ogunjobi in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. Oh, now backing up, and he's out of the end zone. The referee was right there to call it, and that is a safety. So that a double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points mean this is now a 2-score game.
And 2 doesn't seem like much, does it? But it means everything in this situation, because now they're going to have to look back, and ultimately that might be the play that ends up deciding this game.
And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They start the drive with Peterson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Yeah, we're not going to force it.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road. But there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen.
Yeah, this guy's going to quit. That's our first game in the books, guys. I mean, second game.
I got so much beef, I got Billy losing on my Z's all day. Good Lord, mama praying on the knees all day. If you still frontin' when I up it, I'ma squeeze. Bad company, in the ski mask in case you come for me. Got in the ski mask in case you come for me. When I say I got beef,
Alright, we're gonna play another one.
they don't want no beef. When they say they got beef,
Hey, if y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, you'll be notified every time I upload a brand new video on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification. Please subscribe. I also do a lot of Fortnite gameplay for you guys too. But right now we're gonna play a game of Madden. We're trying to win my draft right now, so yeah. We just beat a guy. If you check out the video, Randy Moss had a big game last game. He had a huge game. So yeah. Taking on the 8th and 2X.
Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
We get ball to start.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's see what we're going to play. Let's go. Alright, guys, so basically, yeah. I think this is our 3rd game, by the way.
Keep it rolling, keep it rolling.
Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Play fake. Mariota. Eluding the pressure right.
Don't fumble.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a 1st down.
See, we want to grind.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson.
See, I like that AP's getting these chunks of yards, you know.
40.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll try to throw now. Mariota.
Hayden Hurst is open. Oh, no. Oh, my
And
God.
the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Yeah, we tested.
John Johnson with the INT.
Randy tackled him.
And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play.
My bad. I thought I could test Tyreek Hill one-on-one, but
first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Following the interception here, Mariota. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A nice gain of 21 yards.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Oh, we got Jerome Bettis.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Now a second down throw for Mariota. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
All right, guys, we're not starting so good right now. We got to, come on, we need to stop.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 38. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be stopped up quickly here at the 38. The tackle by Eric Armstead.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive line.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Larry Ogunjobi with a great push up front.
All right, big play. Let's get a stop. 3rd, 18.
Third and long here for Mariota. Looking downfield
I hope
for Jones.
No way. Give me that, Janoris.
Intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they're getting blanketed downfield.
Ball
and this ball winds up being
on
intercepted.
offense. Let's see what we can do. First.
Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
He almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete.
I didn't even see who I was throwing.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Oh, they have gotten lucky. Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down.
We're going to punt.
Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete.
So we really couldn't do anything.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before. Almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. Now Bettis. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Mariota now. They'll dump this complete to the bus. It's a gain of 6 on the play. Mariota on 3rd and 2. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. His first catch there. Good for 10 yards and a 1st down. Mariota throwing the slant pattern here complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Mariota now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. He sets to fire deep. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Now Peterson. And fights through one man. Adrian Peterson. He's at the 50, 30, 10, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Adrian Peterson, 75 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. And his kick is good. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive
He's tested one-on-one.
Other than the extra point. That's it.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Mariota to throw it. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
We'll see what he does here. He's going to go for it.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back here right after this.
Draft champion videos and Fortnite gameplay. Hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification next to the subscribe button. You'll get notified every time I upload a brand new video.
Swings it out to his running back. And he's able to get to 1st before he's taken down at the 36. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Room to run past midfield. Left side here, caught by Clay. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? It sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Mariota now from the 50. This complete to the tight end Clay. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Play action now. Mariota. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Clay. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. They go play action here on first down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Now Mariota. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Coverage there by Von Bell.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. First down, Mariota. He's got a man complete. It's Clay. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They go play action. Mariota. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, Mariota. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Get the ball on that. 2 seconds left. We're not going to do
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. And with time running down, they go. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Let's go, guys. Third quarter. Let's go.
So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills taking the lead to the locker room. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out there. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Von Bell up to make the tackle.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Caught on the inside by Ginn. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 6 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
They'll give it to him up the middle, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. On play action, Mariota. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Charles Clay, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are able to strike for 6. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Dante Hightower on the stop. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Give them a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, he couldn't turn it into much more.
Throw left side, complete to Moss. Give him 30 yards there. Well, they've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
2nd down, Mariota. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll give him a yard on the play. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. To throw Mariota. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Carlos Dunlap able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that'll bring up 4th down. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And the Bills have tied the game here in the 4th. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Play fake. Mariota. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Here's Mariota. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Now Mariota. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Larry Ogunjobi in there to drop him for his second sack now here tonight. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Mariota now. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter, maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. To throw is Mariota. Throw left side complete. It's Harris. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Like, you got to make a tackle here. Well, we're not going to give up. We got 2 minutes.
Right back to him on first down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Now Mariota.
Yep.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Charles Clay, his second touchdown of the night. And his guys are going to take the lead. They do tack on the extra point as well, and that makes it a 17-10 score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep down. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for them. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. As they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Mariota. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Now the Bills will take another timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. The offense on 3rd down tonight, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and pound it with a big back Bettis. And he's going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Now Mariota on 4th down. It's caught. Jones. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
I didn't play my best. I was making stupid mistakes. Hey, what are you guys going to do?
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road. But there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe to get a little greedy.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. C.J. Mosley.
I know, sad. Good game. We lost. But it was a good, hard-fought victory for him, so he deserved it.
Somebody call for the queen.
I never killed anybody, but I got something to do with it. I got the streets on my back, carry it like I'm moving the. I told him the hunter.
I thought we get tickets.
And skipping school, that's true about it. I made me some raps in the morning. I had me a pop by the morning. I had me some breaks by the morning. I had a six by the morning. I got on a meat on the morning. The rats keep me up on the whole gym. I had a.
You can pull anything big out of this pack? Probably not. Never do. But 81, 82, 4 days. Not bad.
My neck and my belly. They call it for me and they.
I don't know if we can draft again. Alright, that's going to end it for the Madden video. Now we're going to go on to Fortnite. We're going to play some squads, duos, maybe even a solo. Let's go.